Hiya lovelies. So we are going to be taking a look today, a first look at this here, which is the Ninja Foodi 11-in-1 Smartlid. But just before I get started on that, I want to say an absolutely massive thank you to each and every one of you that have took the time to watch my videos, maybe watched an odd ad or let it roll. Those of you that have purchased items from my Amazon affiliate links that are always down below in the description. There's been a few of you that have bought me a coffee, and there's been a few of you that have used the little heart thanks button that does be below these videos. Along with that, and along with me having a bit of my own sort of sale going on where I have been selling a few things in and around the house, we have managed to get this. Now, if you have been here a while, you will know that I have been kind of going backwards and forwards on this. And then there was the other model as well, the 15-in-1. And I've wrote a little bit of a list here as well about some of the differences and why I chose this particular model. So this is a 6-litre. I think that's around 6.5 quart. I'm not sure on that one. Do let me know down below in the comments if you do know that. But this here basically has around 11 functions. Now, I have the Wee Instant Pot Mini. A lot of you know that already that have been here a while. And that is one of my little babies that will not be going anywhere. That is staying. Very recently as well. If you watch the Instant Pot video, you will know that it was maybe over a year ago now. I did have the Instant Pot Duo Crisp with the crisper lid thing on. I got that back a little while ago. I gave it to my brother basically, and he said that he's not using it. It's just sat there. So I said, well, do you know what? I'll take it back and yeah, we'll see. I didn't get on with it again. I really didn't. And a couple of times I used it, I was getting the burn notice and I couldn't understand why, because I'm fairly used to using multi-cookers now at this stage. So I know you need to make sure there's not stuck to the bottom, that it's sealed properly, that there's enough liquid, that it's not too thick, all them kind of things that can cause that. So I'm not 100% sure, but in the end, I just said, no, enough is enough. We're going to go with this, which I was kind of debating the 15-in-1 to begin with. Now, this one here has, as I said, it's a 6-litre. It's 1,460 watt. It is quite heavy, so it's coming in there at 10.9 kg. And believe me, if you've seen some of my other sort of like first looks, I normally take things out of the box on camera for you, but this is just too heavy and it probably just would have been a disaster. This here has pressure cook function. So all of you that do have your multi-cookers, what I'm going to be doing when I start making videos with this is I'll be putting up either on the thumbnail of the video or in sort of like the description of it, what mode I'm going to be using. So then, you know, you'll know whether you can follow along with your particular pressure cooker or multi-cooker. If you do have one of these, do let me know as well down in the comments below. So I just want to try and make sure I'm still involving everybody and doing recipes that will suit different types of multi-cookers, depending on what you have. I can't keep everybody happy all the time. I'm sorry, lovelies, but I'm going to try my absolute best. So main thing for me on this was the pressure cooker mode. Then we have something called steam air fry. So basically this lid here, it's got, if we can have a look. As you can see, I haven't sort of undone anything from there yet, but we have the air fryer type bit in the top. So instead of having a couple of different lids, that's the way that is. Then we have a steam bake function. Again, I am going to be learning all of these as well, so it could be quite interesting for the first while. We have the standard, there's just a plain air fryer. You know, just if you're doing one sort of pot things or just a few wee bits and pieces, it'd be handy. We have a grill function, which if you're in America, that I do believe is called broil. So I think that's right. Then we have the bake function, which I'm really looking forward to testing out. The sear, saute, basically a fry function. We have steam. just steam cooking. Then we have the slow cooker, which I absolutely love doing slow cooker meals, especially this time of year. Dehydrate. That for me, after trying, I haven't videoed any of it, but I did try some in the jewel that's in the back here. It's okay if you're just doing maybe a few little bits and pieces, but yeah, I don't think we're going to be trying that out on this. Then we have another function which I very much doubt I'll be using, which is yogurt, and then it's got /keep warm. So that is basically all the functions this one has. Now the 15-in-1 did have a few little bits and pieces that did tempt me a lot, but when it came to prices, this machine here is working out, it's in around €100 cheaper than the 15-in-1. Plus the 15-in-1 is a 7.5 litre, and it's just far too big when you're only cooking for a few, even though when I am using something like this, I do tend to kind of maybe make a couple of extra portions. But for the everyday sort of thing, I'll be using this machine for. This is what it is. So then we have on the 15-in-1 then as well, it also has the what's classed as a smart probe. I'm not that impressed with the one I have on the dual. It doesn't make any difference to me whether I've got that or not. And I knew it was something that I probably wouldn't use. So that was just a bit of a waste of money. It also had steam meals, steam bake, steam bread, proof for proving bread, which that would have been handy, but I can do that. I can live without that. And the biggest thing was that I think would have been a bonus for the 15-in-1 is an automatic pressure release. So basically, if you've been using your multi-cooker for a little while, you will know that you have your, I'm not really sure how this one works yet, but we'll work it out. And you kind of set it to either close or vent, and that way. But on the 15-in-1, it does have the option of you can set the natural release for however many minutes after your cooking time, and it will automatically do it. But I know that a lot of you aren't going to own maybe this particular model, and you've just got ones where you have to kind of release the pressure yourselves. So in light of trying to make my videos kind of uniform so everybody can have a go, I hope, then that's what this might be. Yeah, for an extra €100 I can quite easily turn a switch myself. So that is that. In the box it came with, should I say, obviously your manuals and things like that. So we'll have a quick look. Excuse me. Warning sign about not sticking it on the oven if it's on the hob, if it's on. A quick start sort of guide on all your functions and bits and pieces there. A little kind of cookbook, which maybe they've improved these, but the ones for the air fryer, the timings and temperatures were really bad. And then just your instruction manuals. So the code for this one is OL550UK. That's what this one is. Now let's see. Then we have the multi-level. Maybe I should have done this off camera. But I know you all like to see me have a fight with packaging, so. So basically, this is your multi-stand. So you have a higher level, and then you'd have the lower level. But we're going to have a look inside now and get a wee bit of a closer look and get you in. Filming this could be fun because we're very different angled. But we have the basics. So we have an on button. I haven't even kind of plugged this in yet, so I'm not 100% sure on anything. Start, stop, the dial that's supposed to change everything. This slider here, from what I know, that way there is pressure cook. And if that is slid the whole way this way, you're not going to be able to lift that lid. I think that's combi, sort of steam and air fry, just from the bit I've read. So that will lift. And then you have the whole way over, which would be your air fryer settings. Now, inside, let's have a look. We have the crisper bowl, or the air fryer bowl, shall we say. I hope this is easier to clean than the one that came with the Instant Pot, because oh my gosh, that was a nightmare. Oh, and it's just got a removable trivet on the bottom. Inside, oh, that's nice. This. Now, I like the idea of this because this is their, is it a nanotechnology non-stick coating? So, yeah, that is a good size as well. And I'm going to be assuming that a lot of the stuff I already have is going to fit nicely in there. So hopefully I won't have to buy too much. Or if anything would be great. But yeah, I am seriously quite happy with that. Have I missed anything? Probably. If so, let me know down in the comments below. But I am just itching to get using this and get all this plasticky stuff off, which is going to be too loud on camera. So I'm not going to do that. Excuse me again, lovelies. But I am very, where he is now, I have to sit down today, sorry. I am really interested to know, have you got one of these? Are you planning on buying one? If you've got any sort of hints and tips for a newbie that is just trying this out for the first time. I am going to start cooking in it as soon as I've done. It suggests to do a water test, which is just basically putting some water in there and testing the seals and things like that, I do believe. So I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to do it on camera. Let me know. Just, you know, between talking to quite a few of you, I know this isn't going to be a surprise because I've chatted to a few of you in the comments about this, and a lot of you have said you swapped out from sort of like the Instant Pot brand to this because you're just having problems with yours as well. There's the dog. Just if you're new here, yeah, he's normally floating around somewhere or making noise. It is his dinner time as well, so. But you've probably all tuned out now at this stage. But let me know any hints, tips, anything like that, anything you'd like to see me try to cook in this, let me know down in the comments. And lovelies, once again, your support, you know, you watching everything like that, just you just absolutely blow my mind, and I'm amazed at where we are now. So is he, with our little community and everything like that. So wherever you are, please remember, take care and have a good day, evening, or wherever you are. And I'll talk to you all hopefully down below in the comments. Bye for now.